Hello my fellow felines, this is KittyCatPWYarn here, and welcome to another speed build. Today I actually have a small base game home for you guys because I was feeling incredibly uninspired and I thought a base game home would be the way to fix that, because personally, whenever I feel uninspired, I need to limit myself on packs and do what I can with what I have. So if I'm feeling uninspired, I'll do a base game build, or like a build with only like base game, one expansion, one game pack, and one stuff pack. So if you see those on the channel, take that as a warning sign that I'm getting uninspired and give me ideas. I'm joking, but that's actually why I do packs or limited pack builds. But yeah, this is a base game home. It has one bedroom, one bathroom. It is a little pricey. It's 41,535 simoleons for a one bedroom, one bathroom. It is small and cozy, and it can definitely fit two Sims. I would say there's room for expanding, but there's not, because this is on a 20 by 15 lot, and 20 by 15s aren't necessarily the easiest to expand with. You could probably expand up if you really wanted to, but it might be a little difficult. But I'm sure you could figure it out. I could probably figure it out if I tried hard enough, but I don't think that's going to happen. And this house has plenty of skill building objects. I didn't put a computer in for once, mostly because I was trying to keep it on the cheaper end. Didn't do a very good job of that, but that was why I didn't put one in. And we also didn't really have a good space for it, but we do have planter boxes, a grill, a chess table, an easel, and like 2 or 3 bookshelves. So in reality, if you needed skill building at least, you wouldn't need anything else because you have the bookshelf and you can buy the books for every skill from the bookshelf. And I usually do put computers in my builds, but this one, like I said, I just didn't feel like we had a good enough room for it. And not everybody has a computer. Like, this might belong to an older couple that doesn't have a computer. Like, my grandparents never had a computer. They had a printer and or a photocopier, and that's it. But never an actual computer. So I was kind of just going off the like, yeah, some people don't have them. And I mean, in 2020, it's super rare, but there are still people out there that don't have them, and that's perfectly fine. My parents don't have one either, actually. They have like tablets and iPhones and things, but they don't have an actual computer. So it's more common than you think, actually. But yeah, I don't know why I went on that little tangent. I guess that's just where I'm at. But yeah, like I said, it's 41,535 on a 20 by 15. And I also gave it some lot traits, but I don't quite remember what ones I gave them, because I was trying to look at them in Sims 4 Trait Importer, but there is no section for lot traits there, unfortunately. So yeah. Oh, one thing I wanted to mention, I actually did this kitchen twice. Because, well, I did more than the kitchen twice, but I had like the shell and the roofing done and like the decks like planned out and stuff, and I think I had the windows and doors placed as well. And then I exited my game to like go to bed or something, and then apparently I didn't save because I opened the game the next day and the kitchen was gone. So that's kind of why you'll see me doing the kitchen so fast, not switching between counters or anything, especially since switching between counters is something that I do very frequently because I have trouble picking the counters that I like. But I really do like these base game ones. They're very pretty, very traditional, and I think that's exactly what this house needed, because this house is relatively traditional. It's not super modern or anything like that, because we have like 2 styles in base game, and it's like either like super traditional or super contemporary. And if you know me at all, if you've been on my channel at all, you know that I don't really enjoy contemporary builds. Actually, I should rephrase. It's not that I don't enjoy them, it's that I'm not good at them. I don't think I'm good at them, and I don't necessarily know how to do them justice, because I feel like every time I try, they just end up bad. But, you know, so that's why I made this house more traditional. I thought it was more fitting. And in my head, like, an older couple lives here anyway, so, you know, I feel like they would be more comfortable with a traditional style anyway versus a super contemporary. But yeah, I've rambled through most of the kitchen and the living room already. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say. You will notice I haven't put like flooring down in the kitchen or bathroom, and none of the house except the exterior has wallpaper. And I don't know why I did this. I see little Simsy do this all the time, but normally I have it planned out already, but this time I just wanted to try it how she does, because she always, like every single build I see of hers, or like 90% of the builds, she always does the the furnishing first and then puts the wallpaper on, and I decided to try it this way, and I think I kind of like it. It's very different, but it gives you kind of more of a sense of what's going to be there, because, you know, you don't necessarily know what color couch you're going to put in this room if you place down your wallpaper first. And that's why I did it this way, because I had no idea how I was going to furnish this. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to try this and see what happens, see if it turns out cute. And, you know, for a simple base game house, I think this turned out pretty cute. It's not my favorite build I've done, but in general, it is pretty cute, and, you know, I like doing base game builds because they kind of take me out of my comfort zone and take me out of my slump. And, you know, saying that base game builds take me out of my comfort zone probably sounds silly, but I'm used to having all of the packs. So when I do limited pack builds, it is very, I don't want to say jarring, but I guess I mean jarring to me when I do them, because it's like, oh, I had all these items, and there are certain items that I see and I'm like, oh, this is base game, and then I like open just base game and I'm like, oh, what? That's not there. What? Why isn't it there? And I'm like, oh, that must have been from a pack. Like my favorite mirror that I use, it's from Get to Work. And for the longest time, I thought it was base game. So that's just one of the examples that I'm like, oh wow, this isn't base game. That's, what am I gonna do? And that was the one thing I questioned when I started this build. I was like, oh no, I can't use my favorite mirror. What am I gonna do? And then I was also mildly worried about countertops as well, because if you've been on my channel at all, you know that I absolutely adore the Parenthood counters. So I was a little worried about what counters I was going to use, but then I found this as the perfect opportunity to use the base game ones that I love. Because a lot of the times I try to use the base game ones that I used in this house, and I struggle because, like I said, they do look pretty traditional, and some houses I build don't necessarily have that super traditional feel. Or I always have the problem with like the wood tones as well, because I feel like the wood tones in the on kitchen counters should at least kind of, or kitchen cabinets should at least kind of like go with the wood flooring in the house, and this one doesn't do that, and I'm realizing that it's not that big of a deal. So you might see me start using these counters more. And we also have the other base game ones that are like fancier and more expensive. And I was thinking about using those, but I don't like those ones. And I don't know why, but I don't. And, you know, obviously that's a personal preference, but I can't find the right spot to use them, because I feel like they look either too fancy or too traditional, or both. and it's a struggle. But I might have to make myself use those at some point, just so I can prove myself wrong. Oh, and you'll notice I have these stairs from the back deck out to their little like yard area, and I ended up getting rid of that in the end. But I had them there because right here, like right behind this lot, is a fishing spot, and I think either a rock for collectibles or a frog log. And I was like, oh, I'll just put steps out here and it'll be great. But like I said, I took them out because I thought it looked kind of dumb. And obviously, if you downloaded this house and played in it, you could just put them back in. But yeah, that's of course up to you. And we're just getting some finishing touches, doing the foundation and all of the walls. And I did cut out landscaping here just because it was kind of boring and it was very simple. You'll see in the screenshots there's nothing special about the landscaping, just like a couple trees and then some plants and hedges. So nothing too important there, so I hope you don't mind that I cut it out. But with that being said, we are into screenshots, so I'm going to go, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, friends. If you like this one, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and check out some other videos of mine while you're at it.